Hey, it's Patti Scharf, CPA and co-founder of Catching Clouds, the leader in e-commerce accounting. Today we're going to talk about how to start an online retail business. And I want you to stick around to the end because I've got something that I want to give you that has lots of resources and will help give you kind of a step-by-step on how to get started. I'm going to go through the topics here pretty quickly because nobody wants to sit around and listen to me talk for 45 minutes about all the steps you need to take. All right, so I'm going to do a really condensed version. I'm going to tell you what I'm not going to do is I am not going to talk about sourcing products. I'm not going to talk about marketing. I'm not going to talk about lead generation or any of that kind of stuff because that has been covered ad nauseum on YouTube to date. And I'm going to focus on the stuff that I really know the most about, and that is the back office business side of things. All right, so let's just jump in and get started. All right, the first thing that you need is a foundation. So your foundation, you need to go talk to a CPA and an attorney. Either one can probably fill in for the other in a pinch, but really it's good to have one of each of those because you're going to need somebody in your court down the road. But if you meet with them right up front, even if you don't have any money, they're not going to charge you that much for an hour consultation to help you pick your entity type and to help just kind of tell you what pitfalls are coming up that you can avoid. All right, this is one of those times where it's much more expensive to have to fix something that you screwed up than to find out the right way to do things right up front. All right, so find a CPA, find an attorney, consult with them. You're going to pick your legal entity type. You're going to pick your tax entity type, whatever is best for your situation. You need to register your business with the IRS. You're going to need to register your business with the Secretary of State. If you have a trade name or something like that you want to use that's different from your legal name, then you want to register that. You're going to open up a business checking account because you do not want to be combining your business and personal finances. Those need to be separate and so that you can have clean information for both. All right. As soon as you have something worth protecting, make sure you go get some business insurance. Talk to an insurance agent. There are like 100 billion different types of insurance. I didn't even know until I don't know, 7 years ago when we got it, that such a thing as cyber liability insurance existed. Go talk to an insurance agent. See what kind of protection you need, because the last thing you want to do is spend all this time and energy to create this amazing business just to lose it through no fault of your own. The last thing is, if you need to collect sales tax and remit it to your state, make sure you register for a sales tax license. It is illegal to collect sales tax when you don't have a license, so make sure you register if you're going to get one. If you don't know about all the sales tax rules, talk to a CPA. You can actually get started. There's some changes recently that came down the pike on sales tax. And when I say recently, I mean like 2 weeks ago. And you can check out this video here. It'll give you some more information about what kind of implications there are for you. All right, so the next thing, you're going to set up your operational systems. You're going to find out what shopping cart or marketplace you're going to sell on. Chances are you already kind of suspected what you were going to be doing in advance before you even really got this far. But whether you're selling on Amazon, Shopify, BigCommerce, Magento, on your own site, or on a marketplace like eBay or something like that, figure out which platforms you're going to use. You're going to need to vet some of the payment processors and get at least two, because you don't want to have just one payment processor and then you forget to pay your monthly bill, or like your credit card expires that has that monthly bill attached to it, and so you've got $300,000 a month coming in on Shopify, but you forgot to pay your $39 bill, and so they just turned off your payment processor and now you can't collect any money from your customers. That's not a good thing. So get two payment processors. One is your normal one and one is a backup one, just to protect yourself in case something gets hacked or anything else. All right, once you have your shopping carts, you have your payment processors, go into your shopping carts and make sure that you have set the sales tax settings appropriately for your business. If you do not have a sales tax license somewhere, go in and make sure that they are not collecting sales tax. If you do have a sales tax license, go log in and make sure that you've set it up to collect sales tax, and make sure you're collecting it everywhere. So if you're collecting on Amazon in 23 states, you need to be collecting in 23 states, also on Shopify, eBay, and all the other places. Next, you're going to set up your accounting systems. One of the most important ones for you as an online retailer is going to be, especially if you're selling on multiple different platforms, is going to be cloud inventory system. I've got a whole nother video on cloud inventory, go check that out, but it's really great for operational efficiencies for an e-commerce seller. The next thing you want to take a look at is setting up an accounting system, because you want to make sure that you're keeping track of all the stuff that you're doing. So we love Xero. I know a lot of people like QuickBooks Online also. I've got another video that compares the two if you don't know where to start. Regardless of the system you use, you want to be careful about pushing in each individual transaction. It can crush your system. It can be impossible to reconcile. And if you want more information about that, watch this Shopify video where I talk about all the ins and outs of that. If you are collecting sales tax and remitting it, I highly recommend you get a tool like Taxify, TaxJar, Avalara that will help you manage your sales tax, manage the payments, and manage the sales tax filings that you need to do to stay on top of all the states and compliance for sales tax. Okay, so after you've set up all those basics, basically all you do is you go out and you sell. So you can watch all those other videos that I was talking about before to find out how to optimize your sales and things like that. But you're going to want to check out different tools that will help optimize your performance, and you want to keep track of how things are doing. So some ways that you can do that: your cloud inventory tool is going to have some great analytics that will help you keep track of profitability by SKU, profitability by order. You'll take a look at things like repricers, feedback tools. You'll want to make sure that you're keeping an eye on your cash flow, because if you've got too much money going out for inventory and you don't have enough coming back in, you could really get into a cash crunch. We'll talk more about that on another video another time. Okay, so once you have all those basics set up and it just starts becoming a running business, all you really need to do is just keep learning. Just keep your ear to the ground and see what's new out there. Keep expanding your knowledge about the things that you don't know about. If you're unfamiliar with some of the more financial aspects of it, I highly encourage you to read Simple Numbers, Straight Talk, Big Profits. I encourage you to read Profit First. I encourage you to read The E-Myth Revisited, and Making Money is Ruining Your Business. So I hope this helped. If I went really too fast for you or I didn't have enough information, please look down below, because there's a link there that'll take you to our ebook that we put together called E-Commerce Startup: How to Start Your Own Online Business. And it's got lots of information about all the information I talked about and more. And I hope you like this video. If you did, please like, comment, and share. If you haven't already, please subscribe, and I will catch you later.